Let me start by asking you, of course, we all know about how successful you've been as a manager. But as a player, Terry, talk to us about how you were spotted as a kid and how you kind of got into football.
God, I can't remember. It's too long ago. But, well, just the normal procedure of playing well in your school and your local, in my case, Dagenham, Essex, London, then played for England schoolboys. And then all the big teams see you, and then they come around to try and sign you up. Not much different to today, really.
Okay, now I think probably quite a few people out there will know that you've played for England at every level. How much of an honour was that, Terry?
Well, it is special. I mean, I think it was a bit of a fluke in as much as most. What I say, there's a lot of players that played schoolboy youth, under 21, full international, and so on. Now, but in my case, and the reason why. There was another cap, which was an amateur cap, and that meant once you was with a professional club, you signed professional at 17, so that eliminated the possibility of you playing to get an amateur cap. I played for England amateurs at 16 before 17 come up, so that was the one cap that nobody else got, and there are no amateurs anymore. So
you're the only one.
The only one, so that's not bad.
Well, that deserves a round of applause, I think. Terry, obviously you're now the assistant coach at England. You work for the FA. What's your opinion at the moment on grassroots football?
If you're talking about way down there, the academies is something that is, I don't think yet is really bore the fruit that we wished it did. And a lot of people that now are coming in from around the world are making it that much more difficult for local boys.
So do you worry there aren't enough English young players coming through?
It's not just that. It's just that, say, for example, when I was playing, it was just Great Britain, so you had to be the best in Great Britain, which was not easy. But today, you've got to be the best in the world. So the pressure, and if you want to be the best, that's what you've got to be. But nevertheless, it does have certain restrictions that make it really difficult for young players to progress in.
Like?
Well, like, for example, Arsenal. I mean, Arsenal have got a fantastic system, but a lot of them are from abroad. That's okay, but then nevertheless, it does make it particularly difficult for homegrown players to get through.
Okay, if there are parents out there tonight with young boys, young kids who want to get into football, what would your advice be to them? How can they get their kid up to into the Premiership, you know? Well,
you just got to be good. You've got to be the best. Just in anything in life, if you want to be the best, you've got to work hard and really not just the talent. That someone says to me, you've got the talent or you've got to have the hard work. I say, I don't want to choose, I want both. And it's the ones that have got both at the top level, top talent, top endurance to work for themselves and the team, are the ones that's going to make it in any walk of life.
Okay, Terry, away from grassroots now, you've had an excellent long career. Your career highlights?
I've been very fortunate. I think that I have worked hard at it, so it's not lucky. Lucky is a one-armed bandit, but it's still good fortune to actually be able to achieve what I've achieved. And it's something that everyone wants to do. So I've had England schoolboys, as you said. My first two jobs were Crystal Palace and QPR, which people forget, which I consider maybe my best achievements early on, and then going to Barcelona and going to England and Australia. And
you can't pick out one thing?
Yeah, I mean, to be manager of England and being a fraction away of maybe winning the European Championships, to me was a massive blow, but it's also a massive privilege to be in that situation.
I was going to ask you if your low light, would that in a way be the same thing? That you're a 96, highlight and low light?
Yeah, I would say that's good. That's absolutely correct. It's one of those things you love but cry about, and wake up in the middle of the night. And
we're still all crying with you, Terry. We're still crying. You've got no doubt many years left in you, Terry. Is there anything else finally that you want to do before you hang up your boots or your manager's file?
Yeah, we can't discuss that here. It's very kind of her giving me the opportunity, but I don't think we do.
Is there anything else in football that you'd like to do?
Football? No, I'm happy. I do. I have a part-time football job, which is all right, and I'm doing one or two other things. So I'm very happy and content with what I've done. Really,
happy where you are.
I'm all right.
Okay. Terry Venables, thank you very much. Terry Venables, everybody.